This little-known pass is located in a wild and remote area of the Eastern Cape near Berkeley East. It forms a northern access route into Heuningneskloof, which translates into Heuningnes Ravine. It's a long valley formed by a tributary of the Krai River. The use of a 4x4 vehicle is strongly recommended, although a high-clearance vehicle could probably traverse the pass, albeit with some difficulty. It lies far off the beaten track, and some accurate navigational skills and common sense will be required to find it. For those that do make the effort, you'll be rewarded with exceptional views, the peace and quiet of an unspoilt environment, and some challenging driving. We filmed this pass from west to east in the ascending mode. From the start, the road heads directly east with a very gradual incline at first. At the 250-meter mark, there's a 90-degree left-hand turn and a steep climb through a small cutting. Now hugging the mountainside on the southern side, the road follows a few shallow bends as it continues onwards and upwards. The drop-off on the left-hand side is unprotected, except for a few rocks packed along the verge in strategic places. The gradient flattens out for a straight section of 450 meters as the pass follows the course of a small stream on the left-hand side. The road surface improves considerably along the stretch, mainly because there's no damage caused by water runoff. At the 900-meter mark, the road again turns through 90 degrees, this time to the right. At the conclusion of this turn, there's a particularly nasty hump in the road. If you're not driving a vehicle with good ground clearance, traverse this obstacle at an angle to prevent damage to your undercarriage, or avoid it completely by driving around on the left-hand side. Still heading into the east, a short straight of 300 meters is followed by a very sharp hairpin bend to the right of 170 degrees, switching the direction into the southwest. The gradient kicks up considerably at this point, and the road surface deteriorates quite significantly. Rock falls from the steep hillside on the left and washaways which have been etched into the roadway mean that you'll need to pay attention along this section. There is again no protection from the drop-offs on the right-hand side. After a fairly straight section of 400 meters, another full hairpin bend of 180 degrees is encountered, this time again to the left. Stop on this corner, get out of your vehicle and have a look at the magnificent view over the Heuningneskloof on the right-hand side. After clearing the corner, the road continues to climb out of the valley, heading directly east once more. The track remains bumpy and rocky, so slow and steady is the right approach through this section. A few gentle bends and short straights, interspersed with humps inserted in the roadway to prevent water damage, take you ever upwards towards the top of the ridge. There are very sharp stones in the road all along this pass, so make sure that your tires are in good condition before attempting this traverse. As has been stated so often on this website, deflate your tires to about 1.4 bar. This will improve your ride comfort, increase traction, and decrease your chances of getting a puncture. Make sure that you remember to inflate your tires once more once you get back to tar to prevent overheating. The nearby Krai River originates in the mountains south of Lesotho and flows westwards from the confluence of the Bell River and the Sterkspruit River for approximately 70 kilometers to where it joins the Orange River just to the east of Allowal North. The river is justifiably famous for the excellent fishing along much of its length, with catches including rainbow trout, brown trout and smallmouth yellowfish. Many other adventure activities can be enjoyed on the river, including whitewater rafting. The gradient decreases once you get out of the valley, but the road continues to climb for the remainder of the pass. The surface improves considerably through this final section, with the road bounded on both sides by farm fencing. Lovely views over the pastures spread out over the plateau are presented, and the high mountains to the south, where the Otto du Plessis Pass is located, are evident on the right-hand side. The pass ends at a minor intersection once you reach the 3.8 kilometer mark.